Storytime by TCTS Ministries, Demon in Disguise. When my older sister Frida and I were just kids, we always had really good imaginations, which always kept our close-knit brother and sister relationship interesting and strong. But this particular event was no imagination. One evening while Mom was in the living room watching TV, I happened to pass by my sister's bedroom and heard her talking to someone. Since her bedroom door was already cracked open, I took a peep inside, but I didn't see anyone else besides Frida as she played with her little kitty oven. I walked in and asked who she was talking to. She looked at me and said that she was only talking to her friend she referred to as Girl. I began scanning around the room for her before then asking where she was. She said that her friend went away when I came in. I was wondering where could she have gone without me noticing her leaving until my sister began staring at me in irritation. I then changed the subject and asked if I could play with them both when she came back. She went back to play with her oven and said that her friend only likes to play with her. I just smirked, thinking she was just talking about an imaginary friend like everything else we always imagined. Later on that night, while Mom was in her bedroom sleeping, I got up to go to the bathroom. While I was in the bathroom, I heard someone talking. I finished my business and began following the sound of the voices and found it was coming from the living room. I looked in and to my surprise, I saw Frida and another little girl sitting next to each other on the couch as they watched TV. The little girl wore a long white dress and wooden-looking Dutch shoes. I rubbed my eyes in disbelief because I wanted to make sure what I was beholding was real when I then realized that it was. I entered the living room and asked the little girl for her name. She just ignored me as she continued watching TV. I then reminded Frida of one of Mom's rules, which included no company. She began whining and said that she tried telling her friend but she wouldn't listen. I left and went into Mom's bedroom, woke her up and told her about the little girl. But when we both made it back to the living room, the little girl was then gone. When I asked Frida where did her friend go, she said she went back into the wall. Mom's eyes stretched with shock as she just stood silent for a few seconds before then shutting the TV off and making us go back to bed. The next day, after my sister had told Mom the entire story about her friend, Mom explained to her that the little girl was a demon and that demons were enemies of humanity. We all began praying over our home, and from that day on, my sister and I never saw the little girl again. Listen, Satan is very good at deceiving people by transforming himself into an angel of light, making them believe they've seen loved ones of the dead, when they in fact had witnessed nothing more than demons in disguise, who have one ultimate goal, which is to seek and to destroy.